Hello, all you lovely people out there. And in this video, I will be talking about the Kardashians and the Jenners. I have got so many messages where you people have asked me to do a tarot reading on their downfall. Some of you guys believe that they are not as relevant as before, as popular as before, and as successful as before. And some of you guys have said, is the Marilyn Monroe cards real? Are they really caused for? Uh, is this family caused for wearing the Marilyn Monroe dress? And I've seen all those kind of things happening there. So without further ado, let's get started and let me tell you what is happening. I have already done a reading, and I'm gonna be using my psychic ability to understand the situation rather than uh, doing a tarot reading in this thing because mm, I guess I kind of understand what's happening here. So what happened in the beginning is that they were very relevant, right? So if you watch the Keeping Up with the Kardashian, the first season, the second, third, before, I'm talking about the earlier seasons. They were very relevant. They were those hardworking women who were working. They had a shop. They were working on two, three sisters working really hard. One of them was less career oriented, which was Chloe, and also they could bring a lot of drama in the show, and that drama was Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian. So everybody liked the idea of seeing them. Scott would work on himself, they would break up, they would come back, they would break up, they have child together. All those dramas were very relevant, including Kim's life, where Kim's, of course, she was very young back then and very, very beautiful, and she wasn't married yet. She wasn't absorbed by any other man, and everybody liked seeing the independent Kim Kardashian, quirky Khloe Kardashian, loving, generous, caring. I'm sorry, not Chloe. I'm sorry, Kourtney Kardashian, and loving, generous Khloe Kardashian. Like, they were the main heat. They were the young woman in the show. I'm not saying they're any old. They're old, but they're definitely older. They're mothers now, right? And also, Chris was younger back then. Chris had all the energy to navigate the path. Chris could was very enthusiastic about making the making it work in the society, in the media. And one of the reasons why they were very successful is um, um, back in that time, people really like the idea of luxurious lifestyle, and also we love to see how people are getting better and better every single day. We like to see the rise of a person, whether they're from our life or a celebrity. We like the idea of seeing people doing great stuff in their life, right? And also, everybody had this fantasy of having a mother who would help them out with their career, because most people don't really have that kind of mother, even though our mother works really hard for us. But Kris Jenner is something else, right? So that's one of the reasons, and it was the beginning of it, right? And three of these girls were working extremely hard, and also this whole happy family situation, because back then, Caitlyn Jenner, who was a man, Bruce Jenner, they always had this perfect family ideas, and everybody could relate to this family. It looks like our family. Mom had two marriages. Everybody's happy together. Um, and they were very young, and they had this. They were also very, very hardworking. So now, what's happening here is, I guess one of the reasons behind the losing popularity of this show is, I would say, arguably, the most drama the person who brought in this show was Scott Disick. And Scott is now out of the picture after Khloe Kardashian got. So, no, I'm so sorry. Kourtney got married to Travis Barker. And people aren't really into that anymore. Like, people really want to see Kourtney and Scott fighting and getting back together. People were obsessed with that pattern. And the fact that Kourtney now left him, married to another man, which is, of course, you should do. I mean, who wants to entertain the whole world by sacrificing their life? But the problem here is they make money out of entertaining people with their personal life. That's their brand. And once you can't entertain people anymore, you are definitely out of the window. And also, I think the kids are pretty older now. Mason is in, I guess, almost a teenager now. Courtney's son. Kim's kids are getting older. People are now also, I'm sorry, most of the sisters do not really have a stable life like they used to have back then. Especially Kim. Kim was known for this relationship kind of girl. Now that she had this divorce with um, Kanye West, I have already done a reading on Kim Kardashian. If you guys want to go and watch it, you definitely can. And I think that relationship, like, I think a lot of Kanye West fans also started watching the show because they were obsessed with Kanye and his happy life. So all the structure they had, Scott Disick, bringing drama, Kanye West, his fans, um, all those things are basically going out of the window. And also the fact, I think that's the main reason behind the downfall of the keeping the Kardashian clan is the Jenners. I guess the problem is um, Kylie Jenner is a mom. She's a very young mom, and she couldn't really bring any dramas in that category because women her age are not really married. Nobody marries at have kids at 19, 20 nowadays unless they have some sort of unless they have got knocked up by someone and they're struggling. So the whole idea of having a child at 19 and 20 and having two child at 25, I guess that's her age now, uh, while having everything figured out for yourself is not very relatable. Remember when Kim Kardashian's Chloe was, I'm sorry, yeah, I remember, not Chloe, Kourtney was in a dilemma when she thought, like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. What am I going to do? I don't want to get pregnant. I remember that episode where they were literally praying to God for not being pregnant, and they were taking this pregnancy kit with Scott and Kourtney. People like those kind of things. People like relatable things. At the age of 29, you are scared of having children. That's what people want to watch. Nobody wants to watch a 19-year-old figured out everything in her life because her family's around her having two children. So Kylie Jenner cannot bring any drama. And now about what's her name? Kendall. Kendall is I I know some of you guys really like Kendall, but then again, Kendall also nobody likes the platter handed to you. You remember when that in that episode where Kendall were given like basically they shoved off a catwalk instructor, and Kendall was not even being serious in there, right? Um, so the whole idea of people taking money and privilege for granted is not very relatable. We like the idea of people working so hard and getting their way out in the world and making money and having great stuff happening for them. So I guess the Kardashians did that. We love this is why we watch them. But this new generation, the Jenners are not really into that. I don't think they even work that hard, to be very honest. Don't get me wrong, but with my readings, I saw that everything was handed to them in platter. They are not very grateful for what they have, the privilege they have, and the hard work Chris Jenner has put. The girls were working. I think the whole family is dependent on each other. And when I say family, I'm also talking about Bruce Jenner, who is now Caitlyn Jenner, and everybody that was in the family, and also Scott Disick, also Kanye West. All those people are very important for the show and the brand, you know. So and because they're not there anymore and the time has changed and they're not really relatable, that's why we're seeing a downfall. So if they want to region start, restart something and want to be relatable, they need to think of a brand that's more relatable to the world. Brand as in a situation that would be relatable for the world. And the younger generation needs to step up. They need to find the new Kim. I guess the new Kim is not Kylie. Kylie is not as hardworking as uh, and of course that makes sense because she didn't have to work that hard. Kim did have to earn her way. Kylie did not. And also, Kylie doesn't like popularity. So, how is that going to work? Because if you want popularity and fame, you really work yourself up for it, and you will put up with anything that comes with that. How the whole media was scrutinizing Kim Kardashian, and she was still standing tall, right? Those kind of things, I guess, Kylie Jenner or um, Kendall Jenner, they're not really up for it. They don't understand that. They don't even know how to handle that. But Kim does. So they need someone, which is, I guess, now impossible because Kris Jenner can't really have a child. And the younger generation of the Kardashian Jenner clan are very, very young to be even relevant. So I guess it is a downfall, but not because of the cards of a dress or anything. It's because they cannot provide any drama like they used to back in that time. So if I were from the Jenner and Kardashian clan, what I would do is, instead of trying to be relevant, I would shut down, and I would, whatever money I have made, I would invest them and to have a comfortable life and give a comfortable upbringing to my children. I would, I guess that's what kind of they're doing because Kris Jenner is not getting any younger. She is pretty old, and it's her age to be comfortable in a in a retirement state rather than supporting her children for the rest of her life. I guess, which of course mothers do. Most mothers try to be there for their children no matter what. But my advice for Kardashian Jenners, their mom, is that they need to take a step back and they need to enjoy the money and the fame and everything that they had and cherish those things and invest it in a place where it would make their life comfortable. Also, they genuinely need to uh, create a brand. It could be something that's useful, not Kim skincare, not Kylie, like not those kind of stupid skincare or stuff they sell. They need to sell something genuine, something that would be really useful to people. Maybe that way they can keep earning money and accepting the fact that nothing lasts forever. Change is the only reality. And in the near future, if the children are willing to create a show of their own, supporting them would be a great, enjoyable life experience for all of these people. And of course, accepting age is one of the hardest things for anyone to do, and especially for Kardashians, because they were known for their looks, they were known for their youth, and they were known for the perfection they brought into the camera. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and it wasn't a reading, but definitely the product of a reading I have done before. And I will see you guys in the next video. Also, let me know in the comment down below what do you think about what I said. What are your ideas? Have I missed something? And I will do another reading on the Kardashians. Just send me messages, emails, I'm sorry, so that I can ask specific questions that you have in your mind about any given situation or them. You have to be specific with your question and email me the question. Please do not put it in the comment box because it's so hard for me to keep the track of it. But if you email me the question, I will just go there and ask all the questions to Tarot. Till then, stay blessed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.